Hey there. Good evening. Welcome back. All right. So tonight we're beginning our first part of our playthrough of the Eiyuden Chronicle. 2 games, Eiyuden Chronicle Rising and Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, I think is the full title of the other game. This is not, the first game is not indicative of the gameplay, I believe, of the second game. It's kind of a weird side scroller. I think the old Ease games, I think, were a little bit like this. Anyway, we're gonna jump into it in just a minute. Ho, you fat! I hope you're doing well. All right, thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Let's switch over and we'll get started. All right, there we go. Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. Press any button. New game. I have not played this yet. Play from the beginning. Autosave data will be created. Yes, let's do that. Why not? Why would we not play from the beginning? New game. Okay. Confirm. Creating new save file. Here we go. It's taking a little bit. I hope it can create a new save file. I might need to delete some stuff off my PlayStation. Been walking for a while now. CJ, a young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevea to complete her family's rite of passage. And she's armed with, what are those, like ice climbing axes? Is that what those are called? All right, sure. Rune barrows discovered. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams await you in New Nevea. All adventurers welcome. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Gah! Stop! Oh. That's totally the wrong voice for an alligator looking guy, but whatever, we picked it. We'll continue. You help me out, will ya? What have we got here? Thieves? Bandits. They're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look. Wow. Sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Oh, I just realized I can't fully see everything over here. What's going on? There we go. There we go. That's better. RGL, how's it going? The Lizard Clan. We do have we have a definitely a gator. He's a gator. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just a lizard with some spiky arms and some I don't know what he is. Definitely some kind of reptile. Clear out, little girl. Ah, and you don't even have the decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. Look at me. I've got these funky pickaxe things. Well, come on then, cowards. I'll take you for what you're worth. Defeat the bandits. Approach. This looks simple enough. Approach and attack incoming enemies. Oh, we have a unique skill. Although some fights can be avoided, occasionally enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action. I have no idea how much this game is going to tie into the 100 Heroes game. I'm hoping that this is really a true like prequel and we'll get something story-wise that we'll come back to. I don't know. We'll find out. CJ's unique skill can traverse short distances at high speed. Quickly step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Time your movement right and you can use the skill to evade enemy attacks. I did not time it right. Good grief, this is tough. Timing that is not as easy as I expected. Although they give you plenty of opportunity. My reflexes aren't great. Ugh. Retreat! Gonna have to get better at that. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a youngin'. Hogan's the name. You really saved my skin. I owe you one. Hogan. Never one to miss a trend, Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Nevaeh, and even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, Honorable Scavenger, at your service. Honorable Scavenger? How's that work? Hey! So this prequel is not. I believe when we actually play the 100 Heroes game, it's more like Suikoden. And this is weird. This is a weird one. It's I don't know if anyone played the old Ys games. I think it plays a little bit more like that, only faster. Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says anyway. So, scavenger suits you better, huh? You're journeying to New Nevaeh for treasure then, I take it? Sure am. What about you? Just left, picked up some trinkets, came out here to sell them off. What about lenses? Do they have lenses? Yep, plenty of them too. I even heard of some lucky souls finding rune lenses down in them barrows. Yes, I gotta get down there now. That humongous lens is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Now what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? The least I can do, after all. I should look up. I have no idea how long this game actually is. I'm assuming it can't be super long. I don't think we're getting a full-length RPG out of this. Maybe we will. Back again already, Hogan. Wait, where's your escorts? Bolted at the first sign of bandits. Paid good money for them, too. Bandits? Again? A tougher bunch than last time. Someone ought to do something soon. Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, all right? If you've got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Yeah. And who's this little lady? Her name's CJ. She's what was it? Honorable Scavenger, here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure. Another reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives, and a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless folk, every one of them. Fair enough. Acting mayor certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. 12 and a half to 20 hours. Same length as Suikoden 1. That's not bad. That's longer than I expected, honestly, considering I think I paid $2.50 for this game. Is Hogan an alligator? I'm not sure he is an alligator, but he looks enough like an alligator to me that I want him to be one. Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. My word. Well, at least you are unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madam CJ, was it? Squash, authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Squash, a connoisseur of all that shimmers. The promise of glimmering future drew Squash to New Nevaeh to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him the role of the town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Indeed, it is my duty to appraise the artifacts excavated from the barrows. What for? Why, to determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. That's pretty high. 30%. You haven't heard the worst of it yet. If you want if you want into the Rune Barrows, you're gonna need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And that license don't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. This mayor sounds proper rapacious, if you ask me. Yup, rapacious is the word. Will there be a zebra? I kind of hope so. That would be awesome. Quite. Well, what's to stop me sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur, so I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. Kangaroo, tiger, and sharks. Ha! Yes! Daniel, how's it going? Kangaroo, tiger, and shark. Love it. How's about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with, after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way. The town is just ahead. Well, then, perhaps the next time we meet, you'll have a handfuls of treasures for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. All right, so now we got to go find the mayor, I guess. Although, a whole lot of no gameplay here at the beginning. Here it is, a flourishing new frontier in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Nevaeh. Not much to look at, is it? Well, I did say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? Is this an earthquake? I can't stand earthquakes. You're fine. Wasn't even that big. Right. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even have them, the Barrows. Real big one, about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. Well, I'd best be getting back. Got a store to run after all, or I will, eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for venturers to trade their wares. Mosey on by once you've opened up. Wait, where can I find that mayor you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor. From the main menu, you can check your current quest progress as well as your stats and items. A mini map showing your current location is also displayed on this screen. Cool. The bustling plaza is the beating heart of New Nevaeh, with townsfolk passing through it day and night. The town office sits at its center, where the bulletin board can also be found whenever CJ feels like helping the residents. Can we talk to you? No. Nope. Select location. Is this fast travel? Yeah, I don't need to do that. Bulletin board. How do we interact with things? R1. Is this our mayor? Excuse me. Any idea where a girl might find... Oh, no, the mayor's supposed to be a guy, right? Where a girl might find that rapacious acting mayor I've heard so much about? Rapacious? How rude. Oh, maybe not. I thought they said he earlier. Oh, lighten up. Wait, it's not you, is it? I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town, yes. I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious, though. Isha, Having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open the quarry to adventurers and for taxing them for the privilege. Terrible. Well, that's Hogan and Squash. Oh, why? What a snitch! Come on! Them again? Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Oh, you keep taxing people like this, they're gonna turn on you soon. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I'd heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey. Hey now. Evidently, my computer has decided to be connected to my phone. We don't want that. There we go. Not a charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16. What of it? Same as me. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume? Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ? Initials, perhaps? Prefer to keep your real name secret, is that it? Enough about me. License. That's right. I came here to get an explorer's license. An explorer's license costs 100,000 bakwa, not a penny less. 100,000 bakwa? Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16. Give me the children's fee, like the horse carriages in the city. Do you think me as dull-witted as that? Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriages. I'll give you that. Fret not. We offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take this stamp card. Collect enough stamps and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? The residents of New Nevea post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task and that resident will stamp your card for you. So I have to help around the town, is that it? In a nutshell, yes. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and short supply. Piece of cake. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back for my license before you know it. Sure you will. Stamp card. Collect stamps in this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in New Nevea can be without their stamp card. Main quest 1, first day on the job. Find townsfolk who need your help. There we go. That's seems easy enough, right? Don't know that I got much further than this, to be honest. I'm not surprised. It's not a traditional like JRPG style game. It'll do. But so far, it'll get better. It's gonna get better. Right now, it feels like it's not got any oomph to it yet. Nothing much to see here. Well, then why can I interact with the bulletin board if there's nothing to see there? David, how's it going? So what have you missed? Absolutely nothing. We've come to town. We have to do random side quests for the townsfolk in order to get enough money or stamps that we can actually do the main quest. We can't get an explorer's license without doing side quests first. I so need to finish playing, but I got bored of the fetch quests. That's my fear. I'm afraid that we're going to be doing a whole lot of nothing in this game. I hope it's not too underwhelming because I really need the next game to be great. And I don't even know how much this ties into it. I would love to think that this game is going to tie into it really well, but I have no idea. Hello. Don't suppose you know of anyone who needs help around here? I sure do. Really? Who? Me. Oh. Look, I'd love to help you, but if it's not going to get my card stamped, I'll have to decline. Stamp? Like the ones Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one, look. Wow, even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Isha said. Mayor Isha is horrible. Horrible, horrible person. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep. Call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Yum Yum. Yum Yum is a dog or a cat or mouse or some kind of pet of some sort. Kind of like it's some extra nonsense they slap together with their extra Kickstarter money. Oh no. Oh no. Are we going to regret playing this first? My cat. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to track down a cat? So much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by that quake earlier and jumped out the window. She's so little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could be eaten by a monster. Yum Yum is a Kirby. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here, Kay. All right, can we pick up more than one quest at a time? We still can't interact with the bulletin board. Can't. It looks like you should be able to go up, but you can't. I'm just checking for people on this map. Oh, here we go. An outlander. Save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. Nothing but a nuisance, the lot of you. What is that Isha last thinking, eh? No respect for tradition. Must be a lion. Probably not going to get eaten by a monster then. Unless the monsters are very big. Whoa, never seen a venturer like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all for yourself, eh? That old bag might not see the benefit and let you venturers in, but I do. Mining's all we've got after all, especially now that they've sealed off the barrows. What use would a mining town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of us. All right, I needed you people to give me more quests. I don't know how many stamps I need, but you haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly around here, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum? Really? Where did it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. She's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I'd return her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have done without the attitude, though. You can now go from town outskirts to the Great Forest. There are a variety of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Find Yum Yum in the Great Forest. Let's go. What is weird? I don't know. Oh, those are, I think that's the thing on the top in the middle must be my stamp card. Oh, here we go. The Great Forest. I missed it because I was looking around the screen too much. A large, lush forest located just outside the border of New Nevea. While the area is rich with food, wood, and stone, The monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. Mannish adventurer. A cat? No idea. Sorry. Oh, we can save here. Excellent. Stamps earned 0. First day on the job. I'm on 3. Evidently, I'm going to save on 3 for no good reason. What is this? Some flowers? Oh, the flowers are all glowing in blue. All right, actual gameplay. I just assumed that was a monster. I killed it. I hope it was. Oh, this one's going to come after me. Oh, I should have dodged. I should have dodged. Okay, we're getting some experience points. That's cool. Oh, I'm on the wrong button. I'm trying to use my R1 button instead of my R2 button to dodge. Dane, how's it going? I have this game, but didn't find it nearly as fun as the top-down game. I don't think it's going to be. We're going to try to play through it as quickly as possible. Hey, there's a cat. A cat. Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, you must be Yum Yum. Yum Yum. Who's a good kitty, eh? Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. Oh, that is not a... That's how so many people pick up their cats. Gotcha. Meow. What's a little angel like you doing in a place like this, eh? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? Oh, I really expected a monster to come busting through that fence. I'm back, and look who I found. Meow. Yum Yum. I'm not gonna make purring sounds. It's not gonna happen. I was so worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, yeah? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off no more, Kay. Meow. Kick it? I'm not gonna kick the cat. I forgot you don't like cats. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. I don't eat cats. I've never tried cat. Maybe it's good. Who knows? And done. One stamp down. Plenty more to go. So, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next then? My dad. Our house got all messed up in that big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. Do you think you could help him, CJ? Alf does. Alf has 2 stomachs. I had forgotten that Alf has 2 stomachs. Of course, leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see. Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So, where's your dad anyway? We live just over there in the residential district. No kicking of the nay kobolds. Convince the other kid to give us a stamp by pulling the cat's tail. Yes. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye. Eating guinea pigs. I had heard that guinea pigs were something that you could eat in some countries. They're like there are countries where guinea pigs run around in the wild like rabbits. 50 XP. Leveling up. As your party accumulates experience. My party? I only have 1 person. Their level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. Achievement unlocked. Plenty more to go. That's... Oh, boy. Wonderful. That's hilarious. All right. You can now go from plaza to residential district. Oh, got to be right underneath it. Lifelong residents of New Nevea have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place home. Excuse me, don't suppose you're Priya's dad, are you? I am. And who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure? Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. How exactly do you know my Priya then? We just met in the plaza. I helped her track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you. So what brings you here to me? Priya said you've been having some trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. I see. And I suppose you're collecting stamps then? Yep. I've only got one for now. So if there's anything you need with, I'm your girl. If there's people eating guinea pigs, there must be people eating capybaras. Possibly. Poor capybaras. They're so cute. Cuddly, and everybody loves them. Trying to stay as far away from him as possible. Made a sandwich. I suppose I do have a small job you could take care of. You do? Why not? Acting Mayor's got the right idea as far as you adventurers go. So if you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away? Right. What's the job? I need you to gather some wood for the repairs to my house. You'll have to venture out to the great forest outside the town. That's all? No problem. I'd go myself, but since the excavation, I've heard all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves. I had no idea the rune barrows had caused so much trouble. Oh, you'll be needing an axe then, unless you plan on talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. Oh, very nice of you. Thank you. Thanks. I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Prime rib sandwiches. Oh, while you cook dinner. Axe level 1. With this item, you can cut down trees in forests and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up your axe, you will increase variations of wood you can... Oh, so our axe is going to level up. Cool. Cool. I like that. Healing potion level 1 received. Consumable items like potions and balms are kept in your stow pack. If your stow pack is full, items will be held in your storehouse until you need them. Be sure to check your stow pack before venturing out. How do I check my stow pack? Can I just teleport there? I can. Excellent. I still don't know how to check my stow pack though. Enemies and resources. Once enemies have been slain and get resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resources you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. Excellent. Resource bag. A bag designed to store resources gathered in the dungeons. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to your storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you'll be unable to gather any more. Remember though, you can always throw away resources you don't need. Okay, so how do I check these things? That's just locations. I have no clue. That's my jump. That's my attack button. What about this one? Aha! Ha ha ha! It's options. Options opens your stow pack. So we've explored 18% of the Great Forest. Stats and equipment. There we are. Holster, axes, hunter suit, accessories. So we do have some like actual RPG elements in the game. That's not very many items that we can carry. Our storehouse has nothing. Achievements. It shows our achievements in game. I wonder if you get all the achievements just by playing through the game. That's what I did. Push buttons till I found the menu. We have some options too. Game settings. Anything special? Normal mode. What are the other modes? Simple mode. We'll just stay on normal mode. It's fine. Here we go. Things to do, places to go, monsters to kill, trees to axe. But I thought the monsters came back when I leave. Trees to hug. Zeta, how's it going? Flying enemies will be found inside dungeons. Jumping attacks are the best way to handle airborne enemies. It probably will. Okay, that guy was way easy. Better kill these two. Ooh, nice. Oh no. Oh, I obtained the lumber. Am I using my axe automatically, I guess? Whoa, hello. What did I hit that made me want to use that? Well, I appreciate it. You did so good. Oh, we've got 4 out of 3. I should probably go back. But we can... I should really just get what I need and get back. Oh, ridiculous. Now I've got to run all the way back across. That part's not cool. I suppose I shouldn't complain. They did give us at least a little bit of fast travel. Okay, we can't use our zoom ability in the air. Got to be on the ground. Okay, cool. Ordinary, readily available lumber. Right on. Oh, it's showing me what I got as I was leaving. Excellent. Let's go back to residential district. Maybe we can turn this in. This guy will be all happy with us. I'm back. Got what you need, I reckon. Everybody here has got some kind of accent, I think. Wonderful. Finally, I can finish fixing my house. You have my thanks. This house has been in my family for generations. It's my most treasured possession. Don't know what I'd do if I were to lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out. You know, here, let me stamp that card. What's to stop him from stamping it twice? Like, here, I think that was worth stamping it a couple of times. Thanks, CJ. You're welcome. You're welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving herself, I trust. Meow. You're a good one, you are. You know, if all adventurers were like you, even my old man might come around. Now, have you got anywhere to stay while you're here? Nah, not yet. Guess I should go look for the inn. You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by Outlander Lane. Tents? Of course, I doubt there'd be any space for another one down there now. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Just needs... Man, everybody's thinking about eating the cat tonight. I don't understand. Sleeping on the streets. Didn't expect that. If it's all the same to you, we have a little house you could borrow. Oh, look, they're gonna let us borrow this house. Just, hey, I got a house you can borrow. I'm assuming, yes. I'm assuming we're gonna have to get stamps from like tons of people. It looks like there's a lot of room for stamps on our card. The last tenant just left. Nothing fancy, but beats sleeping rough, I'd wager. Ah, well, I don't really have any money. You saw to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Uh-oh. I hope everything's holding together for y'all. Look at that. I can't stop doing the accent now. I just gotta I'm not seeing it on my end. I just got a notification saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. And I don't know why. I'm not seeing any network issues here. Very odd. Looks smooth. Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. We'll see. 2 stamps from the same person might only count from 1 stamp. There was lag earlier. This is the first time I've seen it, so feed paused for a moment for me, but it's smooth again now. Shiny face, incredible and smooth. Oh boy. I do have that bald head thing going on. I've got to be real careful. I've got a bright spot up here. I need to change the color on my fill light there. Here, take the key. It's just down that hill. Have a look when you have time. Thank you. Stamp received. 50 XP gained. Nice. Head down the hill to your lodgings. Here we go. How many people are lacking a bright spot in their head? Oh boy. I used to have issues with when my lighting is not good. I used to have issues with the green screen. The day that I would shave my head, for some reason the green screen would pick up the glare and you could see through my head. Like it would project the game, like it would green it out for some reason. I must have green pigment in my skin. Yeah, part Vulcan or something. How are the lodgings then? Think they'll do? Of course, but is it really okay for me to stay here for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. If you don't mind though, I'd appreciate if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father? So Priya's grandfather. I'm happy to help, but with what? I think it said what with. Repairing the clock tower? Clock tower? You might have noticed a fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza. That used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it, but do you think he'd listen? Say no more. You need help, I need stamps. That's all there is to it. We still haven't been inside. Looks pretty from the outside, though. Thanks. Also, a word to the wise. My father can be blunt, to put it lightly. I don't doubt he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I'd appreciate it if you'd just ignore him. No worries. I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to the plaza now, you'll probably find him. Okay. CJ's home away from home and base for her adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save your progress at CJ's base or at any signpost. If you're defeated in battle, you'll resume the game from your last save. Autosave data will Autosave data will updated automatically. And there's a grammar error in that. Quest clear. Main quest 3, Old Shiva's Clock Tower. So we can save. Named after an ice esper? Yes. I don't know why I saved on 3 last time, but let's go up here and save on 1. I'm going to end the day so that we can heal. I've only lost a little bit of health. A little bit. We could heal though. All right. One more time. Head to the plaza. We got a clock tower to work on somewhere. Here we go. I'm very old and my back, it's killing me. As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Are you supposed to recruit 108 characters eventually? Not in this one. I think that's 100 in the in the full like game. Because I think it's even called 100 Heroes. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by any chance? It was a clock tower till it all fell apart. They're just things. Sometimes you say things and then like there's a song that goes into your head. And I'm like, and then it's playing and I can't get rid of it. And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander, I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman, is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out. That useless old sod. Been flapping his gums to outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. But this is important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in old Nevaeh 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has never known. Of course it's bloody important. The whole game is going to be doing these side quests. We're never going to get to go explore the ruins, are we? It's just going to be all side quests until you fill your card. End of game. The treasure were the friends we made along the way. Old Nevaeh? I thought this place was called New Nevaeh. Old Nevaeh is the town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was. Barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Nevaeh. If it was abandoned, how did they know it was called Old Nevaeh? This clock tower is a treasured testament to their vision for New Nevaeh. Pains me to see it in this state. Can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine. A stamp? Those things Doxa's girl sent around? It's risky work. Better a no-good venturer take it on than any of us. Fine, get to it. There's no children being massacred in this game. Well, your main character is only 16. From maybe there were documents left around in the abandoned village. I suppose that's possible. But why? Here's my question. Here's my real question. If you built a town, would you call it Old Town? Like, wouldn't the people who lived here originally have just called it Nevaeh instead of Old Nevaeh? That doesn't make any sense. You'll get to go get great tree bough from the biggest. You'll need to go get great tree bough. Okay. From the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go then. How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be the one furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it. Furthest in, huh? Okay, I'll be back. There we go. Easy enough. Into the forest. Let's just teleport there. The great forest. Save ourselves some time running around and such. All right. Here's another signpost. Ba-doop. Saving constantly so that we don't have to repeat conversations. Because I'm really, really bad at combat, obviously. It's bigger than the rest. If you get lost, climb up a tree. If you see another tree that's bigger than that, go there and climb that one. Rinse and repeat. Level up. Slime jelly. I don't know what we do with that, but we've got it. Terrible name. I think we are. Give me some more slime jelly. Never know what you're gonna do with slime jelly. Oh, we're getting a lot of stuff now. I mean, this tree looks pretty good sized. Okay, they do kind of fly toward me. I don't have to worry too much about picking them up. Can we break this pot? Yes. Gold! There's gold in them there pots. Oh, hi. Ack. Damage. I took some damage. Gargoyle wings. I wonder what we're going to do with some of this stuff. Oh, yay. Oh, I hit something. I don't even know what. I guess when I'm trying to hit my square button, I'm accidentally hitting the middle button, and that's what's doing that. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. Did I just break this? Yes. It looks like that's what I'm intended to do. Hey, if we just get 100,000 and a rare stone, we can just pick up 100,000 Bakwa. We don't even need the stamps. Need my gargoyle wings. Don't want to leave those behind. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm going to need a pickaxe. Signposts can be found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. At signposts, you can fast travel to any previously visited area within the dungeon, and you can also save your game. All right. You never know. Maybe this tree is alive. Maybe it's an int and we're going to have to fight it. Hello. That was a tough one. Put it on slime bread with slime peanut butter. Whoa, here we go. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Looking at something? Don't need Vicky in this game. Oh, no. Don't say that. We always need Vicky. You an adventurer too? Here for the treasure? Sure. Why not? What's that then? Looks important. That's just a rock. I can't, not even going to attempt to do a fake Australian accent that would make people really hate me, because it would be absolutely terrible. Doesn't look like an ordinary rock though. Wait, you haven't seen a big huge tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. Huh? What? The forest is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper in, you might not come back out. Monsters? What kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off? That's right. Can't be afraid of monsters. We've got a great tree bough to find. What is this? Obtained nuts. Good to know. What if I have an allergy? Oh, now we've got some Titan nectar and some herbs. Kangaroo, alligator, and parrot are not monsters. Not yet. And so, didn't somebody say shark? There's gonna be a shark? I'm kind of excited about that. Yes! How's it going? We're finally started on Eiyuden. I don't feel bad about it, honestly. What is crazy to me is that I legitimately played Suikoden because I wanted to play Eiyuden, and I had never played Suikoden. And now Suikoden it's up there with Final Fantasy for me. Like it's Suikoden and Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, all among my favorites now. Shark people and Eiyuden proper, not sure about here. All right, maybe. Who knows? Surely they'd introduce them. Although I like the idea of shark people. That's fun. I like that we're seeing some like, I don't know, people types that we haven't seen in too many other games. Another signpost. Another save. If there was a Vicky, there'd also be a Konami lawsuit. I hope not, but I can see that. Well, we found a big tree. That big tree is definitely has a big face on it, right? Everybody sees the big face on the big tree. Yep, this must be the one, all right. Love this simple game, to be honest. I like it better when I actually get to play. It started very slow. And the combat is very simple so far. I'm hoping that it gets a little bit more complex. But as a real easy laid back game goes, I think I like it for now. I'm just worried that it's not going to keep my attention for 20 hours. Oh, 100%. 100%. It was I am so happy to have got to play it now that in putting off Eiyuden for like what was it, 9 months that we've been playing Suikoden. I'm not upset by that at all. Which branch looks the best, huh? The one that you can get rid of without it eating you. Must be your imagination. It's my imagination. What the? Hello, tree. Brawr, I'm a tree. I'm also very angry. Boss battles. A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack when the enemy reveal their weak points to deal major damage. Major damage? Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you have broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy's shield gauge as well as their health gauge. It's not exactly how it works, but okay. There's no difference between a shield and 2 health bars, right? Something like that. We started, I think, maybe December? It'll get better until you get to the second character and you open some new... Okay. Pay close attention. Yes, let's do this. Your stow pack is used to carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you venture through dungeons. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stopack to see what you've got. I have some herbs. Oh, hello. Okay. Blah. Oh. Hit it in the tongue. Oh, don't get hit by the tongue. All right, this is kind of fun. I mean, pretty simple little fight. Oh, that is one dead worm. Great tree bough received. All bark, no bite. Funny. Have no concept of time. Metal Slug. Wow, there's a game I haven't played in a long time. Well, a game series, I guess. A valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Oh, a rune fragment. Some resources can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource bag. Here's the question. Can we go? No. There's a treasure over there that I can't get to yet. Now, luckily, first we'll save, because why not? Just defeated a boss, might as well save. But luckily we can also fast travel to back to the forest approach. Here are our resources. There we go. Low ranked rune fragment. 4-star rune fragment. Sweet. Rare stone. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, okay. It's just showing it to us, I guess. Might as well just run over there. I'm back. Let me see. Yes, this'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bough. You could have warned me, you know, about the big scary monster tree that had attacked me as soon as it saw me. Excuse me? The tree fiend. Would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off me. Tree fiend? Impossible. The sorcerer. I warned them. I warned all of them. You all right, old man? Got a moment? No interrupting, or not interrupting something, are we? Could you spare a few moments? The rapacious, rather brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Shiva, this is Gokto of Outlander Lane. Gokto? Okay. I believe you have already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. Gokto. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gokto to New Nevea, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. I see. And what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you, and I don't see eye to eye on the Barrows. Still,
I expect you to abide by my decisions. As such, I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way toward building trust between us and the Outlanders.
What kind of world is it where you elect somebody as the mayor, and if they can't fulfill the job, their kid just gets to go, you know what, I'm going to be mayor now and make all the rules. Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head, you'd chase every last venturer out before it's too late. That's a nice scarf you've got there, Gokto. Let's all try to stay calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse! He's in the barrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves. He was sealed for a reason. Mark my words, break that seal and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against. It'll be much, much worse than that.
Now this sounds like an adventure. You can't put too much stock in those old fables, Shiva.
Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in there were fabled to death, were they? You want our children to go through that too?
The town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential to Nunavea's continued existence.
Exactly. And what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady?
Huh? Me? Oh, well, yeah, that was the plan, sure.
See? Honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it will have on your family's reputation. Ah, fine. Please yourselves. Pay no mind to stubborn old men like me.
Wait, my stamp?
Oh, give me the card. I wanted him to go like stamp, 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 stamp. Stamp received. 200 experience. Nice. Quest cleared. The main quest for the cost of good manners. I love collecting those stamps. Ooh. Still nothing. Isha, what have you got to tell me?
How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they've kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particularly problematic tree in one case, so yeah, not bad. A problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. A tree turned fiend. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods.
So, Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see.
Yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground.
Ha ha! Such spirit! This girl could surely take care of that other matter, don't you think, Isha?
I suppose she could. What other matter? CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk.
Oh yeah, how so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans.
So, Priya's grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Gokto and I have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided, as have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather the materials they need, CJ. An inn and a tavern, huh? And you really think that's all it'll take to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the Outlanders, not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the Barrows. More adventurers mean more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everybody wins, townsfolk and Outlander alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here having them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Except you're taking 30% of everything. Trespassers? A treasured resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see to it you have all you need. I am in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. All right, that must be the way to go to Outlander Lane. I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. All right, you can now go from Plaza to Outlander Lane. Outlander Lane, an isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane, and having seen to the opening of the tavern, inn, and various stores, Gokto can often be found there. Sarita? Excuse me, is this the tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now, off you go. You won't get a drop till the place is good and ready. And spare me the puns, all right? If I have to hear people of New Nevea give up one more time. You Nevea shut up, more like. Now shoo, enough nonsense. Not even old enough to drink yet. A child? Forgive me, pet. The thirst is upon those venturers, so it is. Hungry, are you? I'd love to help, pet, but the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh, no thank you. I came by because the acting mayor and Gokto asked me to help you gather materials. Oh, they did say someone would be coming to help. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing, though. No need to worry about me, ma'am. So what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, pet. That takes care of the tavern, then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv? He's just a little further down the road. Setting up an inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out. Look at that. That adventurer is wearing much more sensible clothes than my character. For adventuring. Kendrick Friday, how's it going? Eiyuden is interesting. This prequel is definitely different than what I was expecting, but not bad. Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, all right, or it will be at least. Not yet, unfortunately, unless you fancy sleeping under all that rubble. Actually, I'm not a customer, luckily enough. Oh, yeah, this is a prequel, which I did not expect would be, like, I thought, oh, it's a prequel. It's going to be like, maybe 10 hours. Evidently, it's like a full-length game. It's like 20 hours long. So, I'm just going to enjoy it, see how it goes, and hopefully it will really tie in. I hope that it ties in somewhat to the main game. The mayor and Gokto fella asked me to swing by and see if I can help you gather some materials. Thank my lucky stars. Do you know, it's been one adventurer after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here. Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I? You sound like you're run off your feet. You can say that again. So if you won't mind, some heavy stone would really get me out of a bind. No worries. I'll be back before you know it. Take care. I'll be right here when you get back. All right. So, lightweight lumber in the Great Forest, heavy stone in the Great Forest. When in and about the town, you can easily travel to locations that you visited before. Simply hit the select location button and choose where you'd like to go. Before I do that, I want to see if there's anything over here we need to find out. Oh, nope, can't go past this. All right, so we can just teleport. How am I going to get heavy stone? We'll find out. Okay. Oh, the Manish Adventurer. Let's talk to the Manish Adventurer again, maybe? Wait a minute. Objective marker. If an active quest can be completed nearby, follow the exclamation point on your mini-map to tick it off your list. However, undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. All right. Our mini-map, eh? Well, here we go. And you know what? I didn't even notice there were so many offshoots when last I came through here. We've only explored 45% of this forest. We are still getting experience from these level 1 guys, though, at least. So, I mean, not too bad to have to kill them over and over again. I would love to be able to swing my weapon 3 times in succession. I don't know if that's going to be something that's possible later on or not. I could have, I guess, used the signpost and got past all of these things without picking all this stuff up and fighting everybody. We'll have to do that in the future. I need to remember that. We don't necessarily have to go through the whole area every time. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't. If I can sharpen my weapon, it did not tell me how. Oh, hello. That was close. So there hasn't been a tutorial on that yet. If we... Okay, there is supposed to be a second exit to the left somewhere. Down and to the left. I don't know how to go that way. Maybe it's just not open yet. I kind of sped in here and now I'm getting surrounded a little bit. Good grief. They're just everywhere. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, this is all still part of the same zone. Yay, leveled up. Suppose that kind of makes it worth it to go back through here every once in a while. Now I'm on my way out, though. All right, maybe now we can go through here. Let's hit this real quick. Okay, I still can't break this. Oh, I got hit. Probably gonna need to sleep soon. Why not fall? I tried. We can't get through this yet. Wait a second. Can I climb up there? Nope. All right, maybe I've got to go further in and get the lumber first. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, hello. This is a new guy. Whoa, that's a big sword. Quick step forward to sneak behind enemies. When used wisely, this move can turn the tables on a tough fight. Interesting. That's cool. That's a cool new dynamic. Okay, so we killed that guy. What's going on? Lightweight lumber received. Well, there we go. We got that at least. So maybe I just don't have whatever I need yet to go further down. Like we came down here last time. There's nothing due down there. And a heavy stone. Really? That's all we needed to do? Okay. Sure. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and grab whatever's left. Okay, I want to fast travel back, but first I want to see, do bosses respawn? They do. Okay, so bosses respawn. Interesting. I wonder if they get more difficult the further you, like, yes, look, there's a bug. So it adds a mechanic. I can't reach him. One more try. Okay, cool. So we can come back and kill bosses again. We got a giant branch from it. I didn't see, did we get experience out of that? I didn't even notice if we did. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's go back. Oh, whoops, I wanted forest approach, not forest cave. We got more stuff. Sarita, here's your stuff. Here we are, just like you asked. You're some woman for one woman, pet. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners on that shower of Egypts. Egypt. 1,000 thanks. Here, let me stamp that card for you. Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food do you like, pet? Mega katsu curry, the real spicy stuff. Mega katsu, what now? Katsu, curry. Get some rice, have it swimming in spicy curry sauce, then top it off with a slab of deep fried pork. Rice, curry, pork, is it? Not something I could just knock together. Can't have good deeds go unrewarded though, can we? Leave it with me, pet. I'll see what I can do. Yes, can't wait. Stamp received. We got it. Oh, look at that. And we leveled up. Excellent. The tavern is preparing to open. Ogre horn. We got an ogre horn. Bring the right ingredients to Sarita. Right ingredients and Sarita will rustle you up something special. Not only will a full belly boost your stats a little, it'll restore your health too. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. That's fun. I'm back. You should have everything you asked for. Thank my lucky stars. Hell, hopefully now I won't have to turn anyone else away. I won't forget this, young lady. Here, have a stamp. Do come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for room and board, thanks. Kind of you to offer, though. Is that so? And here I am, having you haul materials around. No worries. A stamp is all the thanks I need. Nah, you definitely earn more than that. I think about how else I could be of service. Feel free to pop by anytime, even just to say hello. I might just do that, thanks. And there's another stamp. Leveled up again. Awesome. Yes. You know how much I love leveling up. The inn is preparing to open. Level up all my buildings, left and right. And it's cool because it makes me think we're going to get to level the inn even further. Rest your weary bones in preparation for your next adventure at Rajiv's Inn. The large outdoor baths are said to improve your abilities for a day too. So we can go 200 Bakwa. We can, oh, take a look at that. We can get buffs. Attack power plus 5%. Defense plus 5. Nurturing waters. Increases XP received for 1 full day after bathing. Well, yes, that's what we want. Increases item drop rate. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think this is going to be cool. I'm starting to really dig it. I had my concerns at the start of the game. I'm starting to really dig it though. Let's take a bath. Party's XP gained has increased by 5%. Can you take a bath more than once? Surely not. Surely they don't stack. I'm gonna pay just to find out. I don't know if there's a way to see. Let's see if our stats, if it shows up in our stats. We can change equipment. Accessory. Do I have any accessories? No. All right. I have no idea how to see, like, if I have, like, oh, there it is. XP up. I don't think it looks like it stats. 23 minutes. Thank you very much for the heads up. Let's go back over here to the tavern and see what's going down there. See if there's anything I can do. Here we go. Currently unavailable. Everything is except rolled omelet. No, that says currently unavailable. Why are these all? Oh, because I can purchase this. Or maybe I can teach them. I've brought the stuff so I can teach them how to make it. Wild bird egg, sugar, and bakwa. Recover 500, max HP plus 5. Litmus test of every chef's skill. A pillowy rectangle of sweetened egg. Craft for CJ. CJ recovered 500 HP. CJ's max HP is increased by 5. Rolled omelet can now be bought. There we go. Wonderful. All right, this is fun. This is fun. I like this. People talking in the background over there. Now we got to go back to Isha. Let's see. How many stamps have I got now? 5. Does feel nice to see it filling up. Plus, the townsfolk seem happy to have me around. All right, gotta go get more. What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Phew, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. Wait, how many stamps did I need again? Still a lot of empty spots on this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? All the good treasure will be long gone by the time I get this done. Better go ask that acting mayor girl. I helped her out with the inn and the tavern after all. She's gonna be like, nope, you really do have to get all of them. Trust me. I did what you asked. Help get the inn and tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you, I appreciate it. Got a question for you if you don't mind. Just how many stamps do I need to get that explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Wow, 5 already? You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. Second? Don't tell me everyone else paid the 100,000 bakwa. Of course not. Like I said, most just quit, and the ones that don't tend to resort to more roguish methods. Bribery, for example. You dirty lying... You said I couldn't get that permit for a penny less than at the 100,000 bakwa. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations have to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? She's so terrible. The worst mayor. Maybe the worst mayor in any game ever. Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our little community. I knew it. Rapacious was too good a word for you. Now, no need for name calling. Let's get you that explorer's license, shall we? Really? Of course. Rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work. Here, you've earned it. Oh, well, there we go. I didn't expect that. Is this real? Not some trick, is it? It's real. Relax. Just to be clear, any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining this town. God knows we need it. It's not a Suikoden game. That's true. Still better than most actual mayors, though. That might be true also. Now then, I must warn you in advance. The town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining. Any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid for out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. In the event that you are unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find cause to criticize the system, you are welcome to leave. I would suggest, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, a very good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather here. No objections, I presume? Sign here. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know. I'm just reading what's written. Policy. You're an odd one. There, signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. All right, time to find that treasure. The rune barrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. A word of warning. The earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care and ensure you are adequately prepared before venturing inside. Fiends in the quarry too? Might as well give them the keys to the city at this stage. Rising is not Suikoden, 100 Heroes is. True. True. That's okay. It's okay though. It's cool to experiment when you make some games that are not in the style of your primary game or series. It just expands the world and gives them more opportunity to make more. Indeed. The ore in that quarry is New Nevaeh's only source of revenue. With the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild after the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. The Margrave? Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made the decision to lure adventurers like yourself, here with the promise of riches, bait, if you will. The devs from Suikoden made it, but that's because Konami fired them, and they made the Eiyuden series as a Kickstarter game because Konami refused to hire them back. That's okay. I mean, if they were able to get it kickstarted, and if the game is good, I'll keep supporting them. If they want to make more, I'd love to keep supporting them as a separate studio from Konami. Rapacious, perhaps, but it's the only way to save our town. Maybe don't use the word bait when talking about this, yeah? I implore you, CJ, please, for the sake of our town, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. Did they help with the remake? I don't know. Oh yeah, the lead dev passed some time ago. That's too bad. That's too bad. Surely there's someone out there. There's got to be, the lead dev has to have his Brandon Sanderson, right? Someone to take over when the Robert Jordan of Suikoden dies. While I have you though, I don't really have any cash on me right now, or ever. So about that mining tax, I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It'd be easier if I could sell some stuff first. Relax, you're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I've been looking into establishing a pawn shop. Oh, is that what Squash meant when he said he was the authorized appraiser? No, Squash will be selling accessories. He has made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I entrust the pawn shop to someone else. The CJ can't read the job board. Not yet. There's not been anything posted on the job board yet. Once it's set up, the pawnbroker will see the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege, whether they like it or not. Well, that's a relief, I think. Yeah, see, you can go. Oh, hold on. Just a moment, please. There really is far more to do than we can handle by ourselves. Please do check the bulletin board from time to time, CJ. Oh, so now we can read the bulletin board, maybe. You'll be well rewarded for a full stamp card, I can promise you that. Is that right? You certainly changed your tune. But yeah, all right. Besides, certainly couldn't hurt to have a few more shops around here. Well, if it is as much as your sake, it is. Wait, if it is as much as for your sake as for ours, I'll trust you to do your best. Okay, it makes more sense when I read the whole sentence. You can count on that. I'm coming for you, treasure. Facility basics. The town has a number of facilities such as shops where you can bring resources to commission items and equipment. If you meet someone who would like to open a shop, helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. So we do have a town building aspect going on here. That's fun. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Fill one row of your stamp card with 10 stamps and you'll be entitled to a reward. Head on over to Hogan's Trading Post to see what you can get. And we got another 100 XP. Another quest cleared. The Miner, the Merc, and the Smithy. Side quests involving the creation of stores and other facilities. Completing these quests will develop the town and increase the type or quality of the products and services available. And then there are resident side quests. Side quests involving providing assistance to the residents of New Nevea. Most of the townsfolk have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. The bulletin board. Townsfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on the bulletin board. It can be found in the plaza right next to the town office, so make sure to check it often. So, are there any things here right now? Go fetch some rare nuts. Gather nuts in the Great Forest. We have 4, we need 5. The stamp and 500 XP. One time a year, those rare nuts fall off that tree in the woods. Seeing as I can't leave my post, would you mind fetching some for me? We'll go ahead and take this. How do I take it? Did I take it already? No. All right, how do I actually take the quest? Maybe you don't. Maybe I just have to go gather the nuts, come back, and when I've got 5, I can just turn it in. See if there's anyone in the residential district we can help. There's our base. I don't want to stay in the base because if I do, then we'll lose our buff. We get the items required first. Okay, that makes sense. It would have just been nice to be able to track those items in like a quest log. Topher, thank you very much for the heads up. 10 minutes left. We've got to do something in these 10 minutes. Make our way to the quarry, I guess. Still can't go that way. Make sure there are no people over here. We'll save. I'll probably just end up saving at the woods. Any other shopkeepers that need help? Maybe I have to do the quarry stuff first before they start showing up. Yeah, still can't go through there. All right. How about we leave town then? That will take us to the quarry. The quarry, a cavernous area rich with a large variety of ore just waiting to be mined. Earth monsters prowl the tunnels, which extend deep underneath the town, leading to the recently discovered rune barrows in the depths within. Okay, signpost. Never seen you before. Guessing you're an adventurer here to get rich? Good guess. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. License. Right here. Looks in order. Give me a minute to open her up. You'll have to go pretty far in to reach the barrows. The big quake really messed it all up. Tunnels are caving in left and right. Watch your step, you hear? An explorer's license is necessary to gain access to the quarry. Once inside, a pickaxe is all you need to mine for resources and ore. I don't know that I have a pickaxe. We have a regular axe. And we have, I guess, whatever it is we're using as weapons. I still think they look like ice axes. Ooh, treasure. Healing potion level 1. Oh, hello. Oh, now we're getting salt. They dropped sugar in the woods, salt here. Achievement unlocked, Hopeful Hunter. I don't know what that's for, but oh well. Shall we drop down? We're just searching the quarry. There is a quest here, maybe? Oh my. Okay, there's another thing I can't break. Okay. Ah! I keep doing that. A monster fossil. Wait, is this a boss fight already? Oh, no, it's just a big rock. Just a big rock. Ah! More aftershocks? Oh, that was close. Blocked, huh? Maybe I could go around? Nope. Only way is up and over then. That didn't sound good. What? It chipped my axe. Not gonna find any treasure like this, that's for sure. Better head back to town. No. That was some aftershock, wasn't it? Were you all right? Of course I wasn't all right. This massive boulder fell from overhead and blocked off the path. Even chipped this blade trying to get over it. Blocked? Can't have that. People need to get in and out of here there for work. I'll go tell the acting mayor. Take care of things here, will you? Ah, what a mess. Rough start, eh? If it's a blacksmith you need, there's a good one back on Outlander Lane. A smithy? Really? That's perfect. Of course, he hasn't opened up a shop yet. Then why even... Never mind. I've got to get this fixed, and fast. Well, we got 2 salt and a monster fossil, so that's something. We gotta go find this smithy. Hey, look who it is. Well, if it isn't CJ, how you doing, girl? Sorry, Hogan, no time to chat. Oh, something up? Chipped my axe in the quarry, so I have to track down the blacksmith. Well, talk about timing. That's supposed to be funny? Whoa, why the attitude, huh? The timing really couldn't be better. You come along with me, you'll see. Are you listening to a word I'm saying? I heard you. But come on, trust me, you'll be glad you did. I'm going to run on ahead, but don't keep me waiting now, you hear? And he's gone. All right. Okay, he's fun. He's fun. I like him. Look who it is. All right, I'm here as requested. What was all that about then? May I present to you our one and only town blacksmith, Tatara. This is the smithy? Sure is, when it's up and running, of course. Hogan tells me that you helped out down at the inn and the tavern. Don't suppose I could trouble you for a little assistance myself. Can't open shop till I get this furnace fired up. No problem. Need someone to fix my gear as luck would have it. So, what is it you need then? Some iron ore, if you don't mind. You'll find it down the quarry among the rubble. Got it. I'll bring back as much as I can carry. Seems my holster axes aren't strong enough to hoist me over rocks in the quarry. Come to think of it, I have an old pickaxe I used to use. It's seen better days, but should be enough to chip out a few chunks of ore. Thanks, this is exactly what I needed. I don't know about that. You'll need something better to get the really good stuff. There are lots of folks looking to set up shop around here. Think I saw just one such fella in the plaza a little while ago. I'd wager someone will be looking to sell pickaxes. Help them get on their feet, and I'm sure they'll give you what you need. Got it. Thanks for the tip. Pickaxe, level 1. With this item, you can break open rocks and mine the resources inside them. As you level up your pickaxe, more resources will become available. Excellent. Yes, we should head back. I guess I could have just stayed at the inn, but I could also head home. What's wrong with you, man? Only a minute. All right, there we go. We're at our base. Let's go ahead and save. We'll just save right over the top of this. There we go. All right, then. Thank you very much for joining me. This game, it looks like it's gonna be kind of a simple little game, just gonna be a fun, casual playthrough. We'll see. I kind of like it. It's I don't think I'd like it much if it was like 60 hours long, but I can handle it for 20. Thank you all very much. I hope that you'll join me again tomorrow night when we pick up right here and continue through doing some mining. It ought to be a fun time. Thanks again. Until next time, stay sharp and be excellent to each other. I'll see you soon.